Welcome to our coverage of the AFC Champions League Elite on match day 5, as from Dubai, Esteghlal FC take on Pakhtakor from Uzbekistan, Esteghlal from Iran. But today's meeting taking place on neutral territory in Dubai, and that is the way it looks. Pakhtakor down in 10th, their opponents in 8th. It is the top 8 that advance to the knockout stages of this rebranded competition. Our setting temperature, and not too long before the teams will be on their way out. Both have been underwhelming in truth in this competition. Esteghlal sitting 8th on 3 points. Pakhtakor down in 10th on 2 points, with plenty of work to do with the top 8 going through to the next stage of the competition. Esteghlал's opening day, a victory, and then since then 3 straight defeats. The domestic form has been disappointing. They have struggled for goals, and it's 1 victory in 6 fixtures in all competitions. They've lost 5, haven't been scoring too many, and they've been conceding. So problems to sort out today. But then their opponents from Uzbekistan, 2 draws and 2 defeats in this competition. They have drawn both of their previous contests away from home in this AFC Champions League Elite. But again, if you look at their overall form in League and Cup, it's 3 defeats in a row. So from both of these sides, there is a distinct need for an improved display today here in Dubai. Then problem of goals or lack of them. Beaten, narrow defeat to Al Wasal by a 1-0. Then a couple of draws against Persepolis and Al Shorter, and then that defeat against Al Rayyan last time out. Esteghlal, who are 10th in the Pro League in Iran, they started in such confident fashion with that 3-0 success against Al Gharafa, and then it was downhill ever since. The defeat against Al Saad, a 2-0 reverse, the loss to Al Nasser by a single goal, and then beaten by Al Hilal 3-0. Again, a convincing defeat, no goals, and problems for their South African coach to contend with today. In terms of the domestic form, well, I mentioned they were 10th in the league, finished runners-up in that domestic competition last season. Really outclassed in the AFC Champions League Elite contest against Al Hilal in all departments, as well as the fact that they conceded 3 goals along the way. So here we go then. It is match day 5, and it brings together Esteghlal and Pakhtakor, hoping they could finish in the top 8 and advance through to the knockout stages. Changes made by both coaches today. Esteghlal in the blue, the South African, so Osimani in charge. He's had very little time in the job to try and improve the side's fortunes. Well, today this is the 11. He goes with Zamano, Zebo, Kakuta and Chesney drop out from the last fixture in this competition. In come Arash Rezadan, Rafael da Silva, Gustavo Blanco Lesjuk and Mohamed Hussein. 5-4-1 formation with those, the named substitutes. Referee and assistant fourth official, all from Oman. The two captains, Hussein Husseini, the goalkeeper for Esteghlal, managing off the Uzbek international, capturing Pakhtakor today. Is the side for Pakhtakor. No Dragon Chiran Osado Sobjayev. Dolstenberg Hamdanov is also missing. Kolomatov comes in, and Dumanapov and Makhamed Jonov are the three drafted into their starting lineup by their coach Maxim Shetsky. Substitutes available. Well, Pakhtakor won when these teams met back in September 2020. 20. The side from Uzbekistan, semi-finalists in 2003 and 2004. And record down the years, they've participated in so many of the AFC Champions League tournaments before it was rebranded. 11 tournaments, in fact, from 2002 through to 2013. Esteghlal, another of the internationals at the heart of the Pakhtakor defence. Manapov playing through the centre-forward channel. So Masimani, the coach of Esteghlal, the recent addition, one of the most successful and decorated coaches back in South Africa. Took over only in mid-October. Also had a spell managing at Al Wada. And glance there at his opposite number, Maxim Shakespeare. Adam Zoda's ball in, and only injury concern for Esteghlal. Falla, the player back on his feet, and he will have to wait to return to the fray. Soda again providing the delivery away on that far side with a corner. Falla back on to take his place in the Esteghlal defensive unit. They drop favourably. Closed down by blue shirts. And then some defensive work for Ramin Rezain. Scored against Al Gharafa, now 34, joined this year. Corner chance for Umar Zoda. Mohamed Hussein, who's come into the side. Good enough there. Somali there, South African coach, making a number of changes for a game that, like their opponents, quite simply have to win. They got the experience of the Brazilian Rafael Silva. He is defensively trying to just successfully close out to Manapov, which he does. Sindong, saying the goalkeeper, captain, he's been a serving player. It's for Rezain to get involved, but not for long. The kick goes in favour of the visitors. There is the Brazilian defender, Rafael Silva. First touch for Blanko Leszczuk. Trying to send Islami away. Gustavo Blanko Leszczuk from Argentina has been brought into this Esteghlal strike force from the coach, Mr. Masamari, deciding to mix things up. Blanko Leszczuk, who played for the likes of Shakhtar Donetsk and so Malaga, time at Real Oviedo, gives them a fresh option. Up top, Fallow's clearance, and Pakhtakor have it back, but more dangerous away down that far side in the opening minutes, particularly the work of Umar and Hamzoda. Boriev in the central midfield role, and then hooked on by Abdullayev. This is Midanov. Just waiting for the run of Janov. Cross that rolls all the way through and it's brought away by Ramin Rezain. While Zoda is the player down. Challenge from Fallow, who himself picked up a knock in the early proceedings. Well, Zoda, the player down, had a couple of opportunities to deliver crosses into the 18-yard area early on. Two coaches knowing that there is a need for some significant improvement today. As for Esteghlal, they were semi-finalists in 2013. They were quarter-finalists in 2018 in what was then the AFC Champions League. Rafael Silva to pick out a teammate, and does find Blanko Leszczuk, a second chance for the Argentine, and goes the way of Pakhtakor. Visitors lost by a couple of goals to nil to AGMK in their Super League contest, and prior to that they won 5-2 at Navdohor. Through to Blanko Leszczuk, and he'll continue his run forward. Ahead on that to moving forward. Islam is lay off, and now the cross that needed to be punched away by Vladimir Nazarov. Hussein. It's against Islami. Now to run out. I was involved again, Salman Falla, as he has been a number of times at the back for Esteghlal. Inside Rafael Silva. Seen coming in to give that back line a new look, put away by the Brazilian centre-back. Towards Islami. Kurnamatov can bring it forward for Pakhtakor. And Dong to win it back. Had a spell at Sunderland, did Didier Dong, part of the Esteghlal midfield, a Gabon international. Here he is again. Off for Silva. And he, of course, does have a goal in this competition back in the starting 11. Scored against Al Gharafa, of course. Now given an opportunity from the start on match day 5. Hussein looking to pick out Islami. And another driven ball in to test that Pakhtakor defence. Just looking to step up the pressure with Zakapur and Hussein and Silva. Islami joined Esteghlal in early this year, in fact. Nothing to concern Vladimir Nazarov in the Pakhtakor goal. By Kurnamatov. And there's a decent ball in, and it was a really important interception by Milad Zakapur, another of the new recruits for Esteghlal, who got back and was able to make sure that ball was diverted away and behind for a corner kick. There's the man in question, Milad Zakapur, otherwise Pakhtakor in. Dominating the corner count inside the opening 15 minutes. Another opportunity forced away of Umar Adhamzoda. Corner can be taken. Tom got a touch on that, and the pressure. Husseini got a punch it clear, and suddenly Esteghlal forward. Run by Ramin Razain. Both Resign and Rezevin scoring against Al Gharafa in what has been the highlight, the bright spot of their AFC Champions League Elite campaign. With Zakapor with that defensive work a moment ago, and then Mashlapov involved, and Dong. Silva's ball is a good one. Space to deliver across. It was Mentz to the head of Blanka Leszczuk. This was the ball in towards Blanka Leszczuk. Away by Delayev, player down, and another brief stoppage in first half proceedings. Well, Esteghlal, Iran's oldest professional club, based in Tehran, having to play this, what would effectively be a home game in Dubai. Domestic success back in 2022. Of course, those appearances in what was the AFC Champions League, a quarter-final, a semi-final in the last 11 years. This time around, haven't been able to produce the form results that they might have hoped for going into this batch of games. There's the much troubled Blanka Leszczuk, Gustavo Blanka Leszczuk. Maxim Shensky, the coach of Pakhtakor, was a prolific striker in his day. As a manager, won the Super League in 2022. Nazarov's clearance put forward by Falla, who is nowhere ready to go, Salman Falla. Hussein, one of the players brought into the first team by Pizza Mostamani. Dong patrolling that midfield department. Just apply a bit of pressure up to Manapov. Hussein elects to go back to goalkeeper and captain Husseini. Zidane's ball to set them forward again. It's meant for Blanka Leszczuk. And Dong doing well in the challenge. For Zakipor. Doing their fair share of possession in the opening 20 minutes, and then a little overhit by Rafael Silva. Boriev wins the free kick. 2-year-olds. Duraev Boriev. It's called a little late by Esteghlal. Left with a little bit too much to do, the Uzbek international. For Esteghlal. Silva and Hussein at the back then for Esteghlal. They make something of this first half possession. They were well beaten by Al-Hilal in their last AFC Champions League Elite encounter. Formed back in the Pro League, the domestic competition, sitting 10th. It's been a season which has seen them win 3 and draw 2, but lose 5. So it's the sign of a season in which they not been able to perform at the standards they would have hoped. It's the return of the visitors to test the likes of Ndong, who is alert to the danger. And then Hussein can provide the clearance. Alichanov. Boriev. Forward by Shazod. That was Madinov. Too far for Alichanov to chase the 2 times semi-finalists of what was the AFC Champions League on their travels. We go past the midway point of the first half, and it remains goalless on match day 5. Boriev. Alichanov with a first-time ball. The fella was behind it. Zoda will leave that. Imar Zoda makes himself available. Molotov just on the end of that challenge from Arash Rezavand. Got enough on that, did Rafael Silva, and then helped on by Didier Ndong. So ball, Mashnapov. Esteghlal. So it's in some space in Rezain. unable to retrieve that, Didier Ndong. Nazarov, their goalkeeper, is on loan at the moment with Pakhtakor. Up by Kolomatov, needed a better ball than that from scores number 8. Kolomatov. Too many real opportunities have been carved open by either side here in Dubai. Heading towards the half-hour mark, stalemates. Rafael Silva. You look to that defensive setup, the return of Silva and of Mohamed Hussein from the last AFC Champions League Elite lineup. Silva's ball, and it's dealt with by the Pakhtakor defence, and that's the way it's been throughout. By Kamajanov. This is Alijanov. It's back in September 2020, and that was a contest where Pakhtakor won. Looking to end a record of 3 defeats in a row in all competitions. Islami trying to turn away from the challenge. It's a free kick for Esteghlal. So far to make the most of the first half possession they've enjoyed. This was defence holding firm, nearly 30 minutes on the clock. To Blanco Leszczuk. Alijanov. Here's Boriev. coach of Janov lets him down, captaining this Pakhtakor side today. Victory imperative for both of these sides. Too much genuine goalmouth incident so far, though. Mohamed Rasul onto Majidov. Defence open. Defences that have so far come out on top. Up by Kolomatov. This time he is able to find Abdulmanapov. Nothing to concern and trouble Hosseini in that Esteghlal goal, though. Efforts from Abdulmanapov. And a long way wide of the mark. Zakapor lift that towards the likes of Islami and Blanco Lesjuk. This really hasn't had a whole lot to do. The visiting goal, that goes for his opposite number. It's Vladimir Nazarov then. So easy enough for Hussein on the stretch, and then Silva involved. Nudge by Mohamed Rasul to Majidov. He's done well to set up the chance. One waits in the middle. It was meant for the head of Blanco Lesjuk. Dealt with and led away by Osbedinov. This ball set them into a really good position. For Blanco Lesjuk, and in the end, nothing going with the Esteghlal striker. Patso Mosamari in charge since mid-October, for his team to deliver a improved performance in Dubai. Boriev was the intended target, and Boriev. But Hussein, they've given that away, rather callous, and allows Jonov to get involved, and then Undong at midfield working hard, but they could be opened up on the angle. Side netting disappointing from Alexanov. The captain could well have done better from that sort of range and that sort of angle. Instead, disappointingly, can only hit the side netting. The other end of opportunity, but comes to nothing. Nazarov gets there first. Don's ball, but he come to ball again. Manapov winning in the middle. This is Mohamed Rasul to Manchadov. Alexanov. As their coach, Maxim Shetsky, saw Alexanov rather squander their best opportunity so far of this first half. Here's Abdullayev. The necessary quality with the final ball played through. Well, it was made quite clear by both coaches that victory was imperative at this stage of their AFC Champions League Elite programme. At the moment, still stalemate as we head nearer to the half-time interval, and opportunities have been few and far between. Shane goes short, and then this time finds Mashripov. He's the Esteghlal player involved. There'll be a word with him, and also Pakhtakor's Umar Adhamzoda just tangling there. Into the last 5 minutes then. This first half, Franco Lushchuk able to hold off the challenge and wait for supporting arrivals. Milan Zakipor is one of them into that penalty area. Once again, the visitors' defence dealing with a threat. Salah and Silva and Hussein, and a defence that has done its job and held firm. A ball meant for Leschuk in, won instead by Abdullayev, and Nazarov can deliver a clearance retrieved by Kulmatov. Marjanov, who's enjoyed the best opportunity of this first half, will be disappointing that he didn't do better. Well, Silva's marshalled that Esteghlal defence effectively today. On the ball again in these closing minutes of the first half. Blanko Leschuk on the chase. Silva and his teammates with a single victory in 6 in all fixtures. They haven't conceded. That same old problem of a lack of goals is there for all to see on the evidence of the opening 43 minutes. Marjanov to take on Zakupor to continue his run forward, and then Rafael Silva to shrug off the challenge and then find Mashtapov. Have a bit of step in there. It will be a free kick in favour of Esteghlal. As Islami crashes down. Hope for an improved display. His team are heading in at the interval, as are his players with nothing to show for their effort and endeavour. We are just waiting to see what additional time will be added on. Rusvand. And again. Couple of minutes then at the end of this half, the end of the game, the first 45 or so, which has seen Alexanov enjoy the best chance into the side netting, but not a game that has delivered the scoring opportunities that both of these clubs would have hoped for. Rafael Silva. Again, it was towards Branko Leszczuk. Gets enough on it, and Zakaport in support. Off on the chase, Rafael Silva in the way. At the stage of this AFC Champions League Elite competition where teams need to deliver victories, instead for both of these clubs they have lacked that cutting edge in the final three. Alligen off with the best chance for Pakhtakor, but at the break in Dubai it's Esteghlal 0, Pakhtakor 0.
علامة اسمعوا
ऊपर भी एक पे विचार
Welcome back ahead of the second half. It is goalless at the moment. Our setting is Dubai. It's match day 5 for these two clubs, Esteghlal and the visitors from Uzbekistan, Pakhtakor. The match official is from Oman. Pakhtakor then in the yellow and white, the visiting team from Uzbekistan to get this second half underway. 2 draws, 2 defeats, and record against sides from Iran on the continental stage have been disappointing so far. Can that change today with an immediate effort that again is a long way wide of Hussein Husseini's goal, and that really has been the story of the match so far. Haven't had the necessary quality in and around goal, and that goes for both of these clubs. So Saman Falla there, who joined Esteghlal this year. There have been a few that have been brought in recently. A South African coach who's only been in charge since October, and there's Maxim Shotsky in charge of this Pakhtakor side, looking to get into the knockout stages of this AFC Champions League Elite. Rafael Silva and Mohamed Hussein both were brought into the starting 11 by the South African coach Osmani. Different look to that defensive unit for Esteghlal. They won the last time out in their league match in the Persian Golf Pro League by a single goal, but the form in this competition has been disappointing. Manipov, here he is to turn away from Silva. First touch displayed the captain into trouble, able to just rescue the situation in the nick of time. There were 2 in yellow and white that were converging on that loose ball, and the captain just relieved in the end. Abdullayev. Smitinov towards the feet of Makhan Badronov. Going to bring a touch of quality to second half proceedings. Many games left now, and hence the need to win games. Slightly taken off, and Asbedinov was the player who conceded the free kick. Hussein with the goal against Al Gharaf early in the competition stands over this free kick. Run for Reservand towards Silva. Abdullayev to the rescue. Rafael Silva, the Brazilian defender, getting forward. Saman Fala. So Fala again. Change receiving a free kick from Umar Zoda. Never reached Islami. Instead, the clearance is easy enough for Rafael Silva to deal with. Saying away on that far side, a defence that really hasn't been tested and troubled much. It's for Blanco Leschuk, who wins a free kick. Push there by Abdullayev. Needing to make something happen. Again, it's Razan with the responsibility of another Esteghlal free kick. Dong just drifting away towards this near side. Silva again is elected to stay forward for that free kick. And Dong. Kolomatov. This time ball for Boriev. Still going. Excellent defending by Ramin Burazim to shut the door. Brazilian defender, spells in Portugal and Saudi Arabia, now 32 years of age, is Rafael Silva. Islami and Blanco Leschuk trying to get in on the axe for Esteghlal in the final third. Three points for Esteghlal from their games so far, sitting 8th in the table going into today's meeting. 10th place Pakhtakor with just a couple of points, 2 draws, and still chasing an elusive first victory in this AFC Champions League. A second chance, and not able to test the keeper from Kamajanov. No changes yet by both coaches. Substitutes waiting for maybe a second half opportunity if things do not change. comes Silva. And then shuffled forward by Hussein, and then Rezavan. Before just runs out of options. And Zakapur, one of Esteghlal new recruits, being held in Dubai, matchday 5 in this tournament. Really for Esteghlal, despite that win over Al Gharaf on match day 1, since then goals or lack of them have been a problem, and again the same story. And today they're able to find a breakthrough. It's a free kick, and it's a yellow card for Salman Fala. Aerial challenge with Onabek Zorohuzev. Substitute waiting their opportunities, possibly. It is a chance for Pakhtakor from a decent free kick position. Now is their quality on the delivery. It drops to Kolmatov. Del Kolmatov again. Off on the far side, who enjoyed the game's best scoring opportunity twice in the tackle to prevent Pakhtakor making any further inroads into Esteghlal territory, determining the challenge from Mohamed Islami twice. Will almost find its way through to Plenko Leschuk, working hard without reward. Argentine striker for a couple of clubs in Spain, and there is significant movements in that Esteghlal bench. Again, they have to win, and they are going to change it all around as we are almost at the hour mark. Leschuk. It's a decent through ball. It finds its intended target. Still with Rezavan. Now across the face of goal. And back to help defend was Azmadinov. Super hold-up play by Rezavan, and that cross required Azmadinov to head behind and keep it goalless. And actually coming off the defender's chest, but getting there in time, just in time. So Esteghlal then with the really important defensive work for Pakhtakor, under pressure again with a corner that comes to nothing. And well by Ndong to try and keep that momentum going in towards Urezavan. Stretch that defence one more time. His ball in. He dropped for a blue shirt. It's a decent ball in. Just couldn't get any real pace on the header by Mohammed Hussein. Got forward. Much more pleasing a passage of play for those of an Esteghlal persuasion. 4 players waiting in the blue of Esteghlal for their second half introductions. So Nosomani, their South African coach, deciding now is the moment when they need to shake things up. There's one of the players waiting for his chance. Sadeghi is one of the Esteghlal substitutes. Salimi Zebo. Quadruple change past the hour mark. Well, they brought in Gustavo Blanco Leszczuk to lead the line. He's worked hard, but nothing's gone his way. Malad Zakapor is another making way. Zado there wearing 14, played in the last AFC Champions League contest. Salimi on as well, there he is, wearing 6. So all change as far as Esteghlal playing personnel goes. One of the substitutions enforced. The result is a Pakhtakor corner. Still, we wait for the referee to have his say. The visitors can look for that ball drilled in and a near post connection. Settling in to the job is Pitso Osomani of South Africa. There's Maxime Shadskia so far resisting the temptation to change things up for the Pakhtakor side, still without a win in this competition, and we're on to the 5th game. For one of these substitutes, Zebo to get involved, and another one in Andrade. Salimi. Very well to bring that down, and Esteghlal in possession is Salimi. Without the goal that both of these clubs craved after 66 minutes. Changes plenty for Esteghlal. One of those there, wearing 6, on Salimi. Up next for Esteghlal in this competition, a trip to Jeddah and a meeting with Al Ahly, but today focus very much on victory that they desperately need. Finally by Jonoff. To go and challenge on Zebo with a free kick taken quickly, and then Ndong will to make something happen in that Esteghlal midfield. Angle for a lovely crossing. Could not get the right sort of connection. Retrieved by Rezain, back in again. Pakhtakor can successfully defend the threat and look to break, closed down by Silva. It's gone the way of Esteghlal. Silva. Ndong seeing a little bit more of the ball, controlling that midfield area. Mistake uncharacteristic by Silva, plays in Pakhtakor. Keeper will get there before everyone else. Their captain Husseini. Just a rather loose ball out, causes a problem. Silva has his word and say. And Zoda down. That was the ball in. Delightful. Just couldn't direct it goalwards. Mohamed Islami. Silva's attempted to pass out, but caused the initial problem. Into the last 20, and the goal remains elusive. Neither of these clubs have been anything like prolific in terms of finding the net in this competition in previous games, and we hope to address those issues today, but stalemate. 70 plus played. Somani in the Esteghlal dugout, who's made the changes in the hope of sparking some sort of improved second half performance from his players. Yet really to see that. Caught there by Dong, and those supporting Esteghlal looking and hoping that the final 20 minutes or so can deliver this much needed victory for them. And then, as Mohammed Hussein, for Otabek Jorahuziev. There's the challenge by the Pakhtakor player that caught Hussein. Free kick can be flighted forward all the way through to Rezain. He can make nothing of it, and looks for a corner kick to no avail. Goal against Al Gharafa in their 3-0 win on the opening day of their AFC Champions League Elite programme, but since then they just have not been able to replicate those displays. Again, it is Hussein who is on the receiving end, and it's Antonov who will be booked. Rafael Silva. You look to this Esteghlal side in this second half. Rezain just cannot keep it in. Ramin Rezain. And Pitso Masumani looks on for one of his players to make a difference. Silva. Jebo's ball. By Zoda, and then loses possession and gives away a free kick for the rather poor challenge on Mansalini. Well, needing someone to produce a moment of quality in the last 15 minutes or so to prevent this ending in a goalless draw, which would be the result that neither of these clubs want at this stage, when they need to be producing winning performances to certainly put pressure on the teams above them. It's all about finishing in the top 8 to advance to the knockout stages. Settling into the demands of club management with Esteghlal only a matter of weeks in charge. Silva elects to go long. And Islami comes off second best in that duel with Dale Komatov. Komatov, this is his only senior club. He's another Uzbek international with Abdullayev. Mohammed Hussein. Saliba's searching ball. Kovatov's ball, and Silva gets there before Abdulmanapov. It's frustrating in there. Best efforts to breach this Pakhtakor defence. Getting there, Esteghlal. And another Esteghlal move comes to nothing. Hard-working Mohamed Islami took off Gustavo Blanca Lestruk. So Musamani making plenty of changes in this second half. Scoreline stays the same. Well, resisting the temptation to change things around too much, but this, the moment when Maxim Shetskia decides Koshimov has been given a chance. He's given it to Ulugek Koshimov. Husev is the player that is leading the pitch. someone make something happen in the final 10 minutes of normal time. Still to win Pakhtakor in this, the 5th game for them in this AFC Champions League Elite. Time not on their side. Forward by Ndong, met by Esteghlal. Across that defensive line they go, which has been reinforced by the introduction of Ivan Salini. Esteghlal latest change. Late in the change with Ramazani coming on. And Ramazani right on Islami is the player making way for Ramazani's involvement. Attacking option from the bench. So ball here is again making himself available. Jonathan the run and continuing. Keeper got there first. Connected well to the danger. Hosseini build up play. Kapchanov able to drive that in, and Hosseini, the Esteghlal captain, getting there first. Starting to find a few spaces late in the game. This runs into the crunching challenge of Silva. With already 2 draws to their name in the AFC Champions League, to Persepolis and to Al Shorter. This is going to be the 3rd draw in 5 fixtures. Body of those protesting as the rally goes over. So an Esteghlal free kick. Final 5 minutes or so. Into that danger area. In the end, Nazarov was always favourite to get there first. His free kick and the header, well, Nazarov was away to his left-hand side to make the necessary save and maintain the scoreline. couple of shots on target in the 86 minutes we've played. Just illustration of the sort of fixture that has seen two defences really come out on top. We've seen one Anajanov. And it is a yellow card for Mohamed Hussein. Late double change for Pakhtakor is about to happen. In the meantime, they have a free kick of their own. Omar Aramzoda, one of two options, the left foot of Anajanov to curl it in with the right foot, their captain. It's left for Anajanov. It's enough on it, Hosseini. On the follow-up, and Dumanapov. And away at the first time of asking. Esteghlal and Merck getting a late run out. Komatov and Abdubanatov are the two players who make way. There's Ayen. This time the header is on target, and once again Nazarov is a effective last line of defence. Amirati's header required the save. He's allowed to continue, and it's given away straight to Endong. Another ball knocked into that penalty area. Now with Anajanov for Klance to clear away. We'll have a free kick for the challenge on Amirali. Go past the 90-minute mark. Again, lifted towards that penalty area. Again, it's the same story. It beats one in yellow and white, but not two. For the knockdown, it's an excellent one. Silva, who has been playing in a much more forward role with the likes of Hussein inside that 18-yard area. And ball for the Zebo, got in the way and knew what he was doing. It is a yellow card for the Esteghlal substitute. We're into the second of 5 additional minutes. Still remains Esteghlal 0, Pakhtakor 0 on match day 5. Are we to see a moment of quality in the final moments then? Bilf is the very late change. It's Omar Zoda walking towards that touchline. Bilf on, Zoda off. Scorando remains the same. Salim is coming at the back for Esteghlal. Silva to be cut out, and then Ndong can knock it forward. Semastropov, wearing 77, started his career at Pakhtakor today, facing up to his old club in a game that has not delivered the goal that's certainly from an entertainment point of view was desperately required. Heading towards the final minute of the 5 added on. With Hosseini, push up in number, because this could be the final chance. Need for Ndong to hoist that forward. Sebo on a yellow card, and time is almost up for both of these clubs competing for top 8 finish in the Western Zone. Well, we played the 5 additional minutes. It is goalless in Dubai, a game that in truth lacked the quality that was required for both clubs, who were desperate for a victory for maximum points. Instead, they play out a goalless draw. Aljanov, the captain of Pakhtakor, with a good first half opportunity, but he could only hit it into the side netting on the angle, and then Esteghlal substitute Amir Ali with a header from a good position, but Vladimir Nazarov in the visitors' goal made the required save. Full-time Esteghlal 0, Pakhtakor 0.